The whole purpose of this is ostensibly because you want access to capital. It's the capital markets for a reason. And if you can attract those institutional investors that can come in sort of a later stage of a company's development, that's going to be because there's liquidity, because there's people interested in the deal, and because the shareholder base is broad enough to support new investment coming in and those investors exiting in a safe and predictable way. So that's the risk that institutional investors need to mitigate is, well, if we come in, will anybody be available to buy the stock? And that's always the tension that companies have is how do you communicate this in a safe way that doesn't get you in trouble with the regulators because you said something in an interview that you didn't put in a press release yet, at the same time trying to satiate investors' need for having up-to-date information. So that's why I'm really curious to see how that database would develop where, when you got gun-shy communicators at a company that are afraid of overindulging in an interview, saying too much and drawing the ire of a regulator, there is this database of 100% of the information that's public. Here's everything we have. Ask us some questions, and if the AI, for instance, doesn't have the answer, it gets in a really efficient way put up to a human being to address that question, either put it in the database for future, be able to get in front of it and do a press release or an interview as quickly as possible. So I'm looking forward to that development, just as I'm looking forward, kind of scared in some aspects on how AI is going to affect national security, right? So, there's the good and the bad, and it's our job to leverage the technology available to do our jobs, which is to tell the story as transparently as the regulators will allow us.